short pass.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Bradford standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Let's see how they back up the big play here. Darren Sproles takes the football. That's a gain of 6. He's now over 60 yards rushing on the ground.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Second down. Leaps in the air and has it.
The best way to keep the other offense on the sidelines is just keep marching down the field and picking up those first downs. What a good job by the offense.
Just a yard away. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Eagles in for the score. Bradford's got his 3rd touchdown of the game.
Well, this quarterback is not afraid to score on the goal line, that's for sure. Not afraid about taking a hit from one of those big, mean defensive players. He runs a quarterback sneak and gets a touchdown.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. Smith's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 33. The Bengals stalled on their last drive, forced a punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Toss play to Bernard. And making the stop, it's Malcolm Jenkins.
Well, you got to know the situation as a player. Even if the coaches didn't tell you this, you should know it. When you get a chance inside of 2 minutes to get out of bounds, you do it.
2nd and 9 coming up. Dalton's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Dalton's got it in the gun. Airing it out. The receiver comes down with it. Somehow he outbattles him for the catch. The Bengals have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Almost intercepted that time.
It's a nice play that time by the defense. The offense is inside your red zone. You got to stop them from scoring. That was a good job of swatting the football away.
2nd down following that incompletion. Ready for intermission. First, one more play. Touchdown, Cincinnati Bengals. Reed's 5th touchdown reception of the year. The Bengals for the point after. Extra point is good. That'll wrap up the 2nd quarter here in the Queen City of Cincinnati. We'll be back in just a moment for the start of the 2nd half. Welcome back, friends. Jim Nance and Phil Simms from Paul Brown Stadium for the call. And the 3rd quarter is about to get underway. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Bengals offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the 2nd half.
Set up screen to Bernard. bring him down at the 38-yard line.
The Bengals did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. They'll go ground. Kendricks all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Dalton's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. 2nd and 11. Heaving it down the field. On target with Tyler Eifert. Here's the first snap after the big play. Here's the handoff. Brought down at the 32.
Bernard's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush.
380.
Dalton's back in shotgun formation. Cox has the sack.
Good cornerbacks become great cornerbacks when you have a defense that can sack the quarterback without blitzing. Good job by the defense.
The Bengals are at the line, facing 3rd down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. They better hurry to get the snap. Dalton from the shotgun. Jones there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
The Bengals, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. From the gun, Dalton. Brandon Graham has the sack.
Nice job that time by the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. The Bengals take it from the 23. And intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Eagles come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
Here's Ertz. Tackled down right around the 48.
That's a nice play that time by the offense, getting the first down. They're up here in the second half, and they're moving the football. That is a great feeling.
Bradford's completion percentage, 90% on the day. They come to the line, and it's first down. Handoff. Murray's hit and brought down. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. After running it, it's second down.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's spreading out. I think they're going to try to pressure the quarterback.
Darren Sproles with the catch.
The Eagles offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
It's first down as they head to the line. Quarters formation here for the defense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has got to love that. They love it when a quarterback is uneasy for whatever reason or just not in rhythm. That time they see him throw off the back foot and the throw goes incomplete.
Coming to the line at the 33.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Second down and 10. And ball was out. The offense was able to recover the ball.
Nice job by the offense that time, even though they fumbled the football quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
Fortunate to still have the football, recovering that fumble and facing third down. Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Look at the defensive line. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. This will be a 42-yard field goal try. An empty possession for the offense. For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. The Bengals from the 32. It's the old counter play. The Bengals get a first down.
The Bengals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
Bernard lines up as the single back here. Flip to the outside. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
The Bengals running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Bengals at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. And they're all over him for the sack.
Well, you expect defensive ends to get sacks because they come around the outside. But when you get pressure from the inside and the defensive tackle gets a sack, that's just an added bonus.
Third down after the sack. The Bengals get set at the line and need to get to the 46 for a first. Dalton's going to take it from the gun. Goes deep to A.J. Green, but it falls incomplete. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. They're in punting formation. He wants to return this one. He's tackled at the 28. That return's good for about 5. The Eagles now march to the line. Tightly contested game here in the 4th. The score's 21-14. The Eagles take it from the 28. And it's in the hands of Zach Ertz. First down coming up. The Bengals will come out in the dime. And the give now to DeMarco Murray. He's taken down at the 35. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day. Coming to the line at the 35. Second down and 4. Murray. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
First down at the 30. Again, staying with the safe plays. Snapping the football from the 28. Quarters formation here for the defense. 2nd and 9. Very nearly intercepted.
Ertz is really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
From the gun. Cubs got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Bradford's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
And Vontez Burfict brings him down. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. Breaking huddle at the 6. Second and goal from the 6. He'll get it again. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Well, that last play almost got him in here, and when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Here they come, ready to go from the 1. The corners are going to meet the receivers. Eagles in the end zone. Bradford's just scored his 4th touchdown of the day. Extra point was good. The Bengals are ready to return the kick. And as he takes a knee, Dalton will now bring the offense onto the field. They need to get the play off. Unable to beat the down clock, and that'll cost them 5 yards, a delay of game. It's Bernard in the backfield. The Eagles come out in a dime package. Bernard lines up as the single back here. And Bernard is brought down. Give him 3 on that one.
Bernard's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. He'll take the snap about midway through the 4th. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Dalton over to Eifert.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
This play set up by the long gainer. Set up screen to Bernard. On his way. The 10 in stride, and he's home for the touchdown. Well, the offense puts up the touchdown, and now, Phil, it's kind of out of your hands if you're the quarterback of this team. You've got to rely on your defense to step up and make some plays.
Yeah, sometimes as an offensive player, you get tired of hearing about the defense, and they're always talking, all the offense needs to do this. Now the tide has turned. Let's see if this defense can get out there and get it done.
Got a flag down here. The kicker just couldn't keep it in bounds there. Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 40. Geno Atkins gets the sack.
That's what all defensive coordinators love to see. They don't have to blitz, and one of their defensive linemen gets a sack without any blitzing.
That's second down coming up. Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. From the gun. Throws the pass. Picks up about 5.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
Bradford's completion percentage, 80% on the day.
The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one.
And it's knocked down.
Your team is behind. You have to be the aggressor, and the defense is that time. How about that? Nice stop. They force a fourth down play.
Going to try his luck here.
Gains 17. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals heading back onto the field on offense. They scored on their last drive, Phil, and they did it with a blistering aerial attack.
Quarterback is hot. He is getting protected. Oh, man, what do you do now? I think if you're an offensive coordinator, it doesn't matter what you call. You're
going to take it the distance. The 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown. A remarkable touchdown pass in as pressure-packed a circumstance as you're going to find it, partner. Suddenly, this is anybody's ball game.
Absolutely. Boy, to play quarterback like that, to see him play so much talent, man, it's got to be fun to have that much talent.
And we might be headed to overtime.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
The Eagles all tied up here as they come to the line. The score's 28-28. The Eagles will take the snap from the 40. And that's a gain of maybe 5. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day.
It's now second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Murray's going to take the handoff now. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down. It's all about decision-making now as they work out of the hurry-up offense.
Yeah, it's really up to the quarterback. Make sure to watch the clock, don't get a sack, and don't get tackled in bounds. Make sure you give the message to all your teammates.
Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line.
The Eagles snap it at the 41. Murray's hit and brought down. The Bengals in a tie game will call a timeout. They clearly want the ball back with a chance to do something. From the 29-yard line.
We've got about a minute to go here, and the game is tied. First down and 10.
Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. The Bengals will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock.
And here we have second down.
The Bengals lined up in the nickel. Ryan Matthews with the reception. They break huddle at the 18-yard line.
When we were at practice on Friday, Jim, this team was working on red zone offense all the time. Well, here they are. It's a tie game. We'll see if all that practice pays off.
The Eagles come to the line, fourth quarter, with 2 timeouts remaining.
Press coverage all the way. 2nd and 4. DeMarco Murray gets the handoff. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with an Eagles official. Ryan Matthews' injury appears to be related to the upper body. Trainers are saying it is a severe injury, but would not confirm what the injury is at this time.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you've got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
At the line, they're in great position for the win. They'll run with it again. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
What a call to win the game, running it into the end zone.
You said it right. It's what a call. The defense expecting pass all the way. The offensive coordinator calls a run, and it gets them the winning touchdown.
The Bengals are ready to return the kick. Keeps churning ahead. Taken down at the 21. That return's good for about 26. The Bengals offense takes the field, and they are absolutely in desperate need of a big-time drive here to put points on the board.
The one thing we do know, since you are behind, the defense most likely is going to be very conservative the first couple calls. So make sure you have play calls to take advantage of the fact that they're going to be very conservative on the defensive side.
Pass is intercepted.
Well, we saw it just moments ago, a touchdown at the end to win the game.
When you score late in the game and get a touchdown like that, boy, that just makes it double exciting. A lot of joy over there. Enjoy the big victory.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.